Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Chase, and today we have a pretty short 4Runner mod video for you. But we are going to be deleting the mud flaps on the Toyota 4Runner. And one of the reasons for that is we got some new tires on here. Now the tires I had on here before were the Nitto Trail Grapplers, which I love, but we went with the rich Grapplers, and I'll go into why that is, but we'll go into sizing as well and rubbing, all that kind of stuff. But first, let's roll the intro. So as you can see here, I've got a 285 by 70 by 17 inch tire, which is actually the exact same size as the Trail Grapplers that I had. All the Trail Grapplers, they're a little bit larger because they were the E's. So they're a little bit wider, a little bit more aggressive side lugs. So these are ATs. These are the Ridge Grapplers, but they're more of a hybrid. So you get a little bit more of the aggressive side lugs that make it a nice hybrid tire, good in snow, that sort of thing. That's the reason I bought them. A lot of snow right now, so obviously these have been super helpful, but they do rub, and one of the reasons I didn't address the rubbing with the Trail Grapplers is because I was getting this JBA UCA, which is a high caster UCA, so I wasn't exactly sure what it would rub on once I get this on with these 285 by 70 by 17 tires. And so now that I do, I was able to figure out that the only thing that rubs, thankfully, is just the mud flaps, and it just rubs right here on this section that sticks out. And once you remove them, thankfully on the front end there's no hole, so you don't need a delete kit or anything. So for the 4Runners, they typically only make a delete kit, which is basically just an ABF plastic cover for the hole that it leaves behind, and they don't make them for the front because you don't need them. So that's all done. So moving on to the back. Obviously, I did not take the mud flap off on this side yet because I wanted to show you the transformation, but I have a delete kit here, which is ABS plastic. I think I said ABF earlier. But yeah, so this one actually came from Etsy. It's pretty cool. It comes with the nice TRD colors, which I'm a big fan of, obviously. And it also comes with some of the body clips. So you can replace the old ones that might not fit, or might be worn down, or you might break them on the way out. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this on. So this delete kit came from, I think it was a shop called Tough Skins on Etsy. I'll make sure I link it down below. But yeah, one of the other benefits, and one of the reasons that I didn't just leave this on to save the paint or whatever, is because having this mud flap off not only makes it look better in my opinion, but it also this is going to break when you're coming off of a rock and stuff when you're actually doing some serious off-roading. And so having this off is actually going to protect you and give you a better departure angle, because that's just limiting you off-road. So let's get to it. Now this install is obviously super straightforward. On the front end, you might have to turn the wheel left and right to make sure you have access to all the screws. On the rear end, obviously you can't do that, but you should be fine to get access to all the screws. The only thing you might want to be careful of is getting too close to the exhaust on the inner screws, but otherwise, again, this install is super easy, super straightforward. As I'm pulling it off, I noticed there's kind of a screw in a weird spot down here, so just don't forget to get that one when you're taking it off. If you look here, yeah, you can see it leaves quite a gap on the back side, whereas the front side, which also already has the flap off, as you saw, leaves no real gap where you're going to have a lot of mud and other stuff collect. So we got the new one, and let's put it in. It is off. We got the new one on. I think it looks so good. Not that that's the only reason I did it. I also did it because, you get some off-road benefits from it. And you do have, obviously the body clips that you're replacing, but there is 2 screws that don't go back. One is obviously the one on the back side, and then there's another one that you just don't use anymore with this specific kit. So beware of that. But otherwise, yeah, that's going to be it. It looks so good. A quick side-by-side, you can see what it looks like before and after. And yeah, you can kind of see that with the mud flap, it looks pretty tame, and without,
you get a little bit more of that aggressive look.
I know this wasn't a super long and comprehensive 400 mod video, but I hope you still enjoyed it. I hope you found some useful information. And if you did, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.